You ever had one of those friends that came up to you and was like, yeah, 13 years of MMA fighting, combat sports, Krav Maga, kickboxing, Muay Thai. Yeah, I've done it all. I'm a purple belt, in jiu-jitsu. I've been training 13 years. Dude, you have no idea how often I get this. All the time. And it was funny that I just said that story because I was doing a photo shoot for a gentleman, high-ranking VP at a oil company, and we were chatting. He noticed my cauliflower ear, and he was like, "You do MMA?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do jiu-jitsu." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I've been doing like Krav Maga and Muay Thai, my entire life, and I'm technically a purple belt." And so like I was telling him, I'm like, "Yeah, I've been training about 13 years, black belt, under Josh Koscheck, a bunch of other stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, dude, we should roll and stuff." I was like, "All right, man, but just remember, dude, I don't you got to be humble if you get submitted. I don't play around with with crazy spazzy guys." And what I've noticed about that is a lot of people like talking up their game, and unless you're training 2-3 times a week, competing maybe at least once or twice a year, I really can't validate you as a MMA BJJ practitioner. And so we've got a video up here. Thank you for letting me give that rant out of the way. But we got a video up here. I believe these are from the McGowan brothers, the Gracie guys, setting up a new gym. Looks like they got a friend or someone helping them out, installing some stuff. I think he's a cop, maybe former military, and I hear it all the time, you guys, and I've rolled with all of them. And I've done a video about this, with the CrossFit military. I can't stand them, man. I can't stand them. Talk all the game, and then you put them on the mat. They are crying for their mommies or telling all the excuses of why they can't do it. Anyway, let's hop into the video. Love you guys. Let's get this going. All right. They're just about to install some mats. I think they're kind of chit chatting. I'll point out some stuff here in a minute, but here we go.
I used to be in the military.
Yeah. You used to be in the military.
What are you doing? Are you? So you know our buddies. We know a lot of Brian. I was trying to talk about Brian. What force do you work for? Mishawaka?
Brian?
Do you know Tony Stackowitz? That's my dude.
He's such a guy.
Ask him. But Brian too works at Mishawaka, right? Brian works at Mishawaka. Yeah, Brian. Dude. Dave.
Brian Castro?
Brian Long. Does Dave? Do you know Dave Ruiz?
Yeah. No, I don't know Dave Ruiz.
So right now he's kind of going through credentials. So when someone says some stuff about like,
Do you have anything in your back pocket? You have phone. You have a phone. I got you. I want you to break your phone.
Your watch.
Don't break your way out. I don't want to break it.
And your hat, just in case.
How do I go from the bar to doing this shit?
I know.
And then watch your neck just in case.
I didn't stop.
Watch your neck just in case.
This is where it gets fun. No punching, by the way.
Yeah, we won't punch. We're professional fighters, so no punching.
we're all professional fighters. So here's something to be aware of. All right, when you do confront this, you have to remember to at least say some rules, because like there are no rules, which I totally understand, but at the same time, he was asking him what his credentials were and who he knows, and this is a very good factor because then you can kind of call out their BS. But let's continue. I digress. Let's continue.
Slap him down. Go ahead. Take that.
It's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Best out three? My brother.
That right there, that he's feeling right now is overwhelming defeat. It's been a long time.
He's affiliated with Brian.
All right, yeah, this is going to be a shit on these guys. Listen. It's so funny because when you work out, when you're a very active person, we're doing this on the day. Like I'm doing at least an hour and a half of it, like some sort of workout, cardiovascular, lifting, or jiu-jitsu a day, right? And then you get these guys that talk all this smack. And like I said, when I was talking to this gentleman, listen, okay, you're lifting weights every 2-3 times a week, but until you put that in practice of real world scenarios, doing some sparring, light sparring, it doesn't mean shit. All right, it doesn't mean shit at all. And I love again the actual, like look at this. This is full on, full swing denial in his abilities. All right, just within that 30 seconds.
Long time, dude.
And I love that this guy is just this little string bean.
No, it stays on. Everything in here stays on.
Look at it. See, and then he tells him to turn it off.
Won't be on YouTube.
It's been a long time.
That's okay. So, are you a purple belt?
No.
I know. It's okay. Hey, honestly, me and my brother, we're genuine good guys, and we're here to help.
See, and that's what it's all about. Be humble, and that's what jiu-jitsu brings out of everybody, because you can't say something and then back it up without backing it up. And I know that sounds very what's the word I'm looking for? I know that sounds I know it might not make sense, but dude, you can say all the stuff that you want until you get on the mat, and then it just all goes out the door. It really does. It all goes out the door. So don't say something unless you're able to back it up.
$100 a month, and you can be the baddest dude around here and the most humble guy that everybody wants to look up to.
See?
100%.
And we'll stop there. We'll finish off there when we're done. I'll let this whole video play out, and then I'll have my end. Look at that arm. What's this arm doing right here? What is this arm?
I'm about to die right there.
I'll let you die.
Respect, man. Respect.
Hey, you know what? That time wasn't
Respect, brother.
as bad. One more. Unless
You met brothers, man. You met
Look how hard he is breathing.
I respect for you.
hey, they appreciate you. Hey, you know what? It takes a lot to come on here and actually do that. You know what I'm saying? It really does.
You got a lot of. I'd like to learn from you.
Really?
I really would.
I appreciate that. Hey, we'll show you everything that that we've been taught. So, I think you'd be awesome.
I mean, I'm a pretty stocky guy. Like.
So imagine this. So jiu-jitsu is about technique and
I'm a
leverage.
pretty
We take that
stocky
all our
guy.
athleticism and our
I got a
our
lot to
strength
say, you
out.
guys.
So when you learn all that technique and you add in what God gave you, all that strength you have and all that athleticism, you become a monster.
So when I first started, I did do jujitsu.
I believe you. I know.
I'm not. I can't.
I know. I know. It's okay.
It's all right.
You know,
I
like
know.
when you're in a bar, you get to
Trust me, I
talking.
get it, man.
You know. I'm sorry. I don't even know what belt that was. My dad had to tie it for me because he's.
So what he's really trying to explain is he did 2 or 3 classes when he did jiu-jitsu, and didn't even follow through. He just said that my dad had a title. But so my point is, he probably did a couple classes when he was 18, maybe 15, maybe 12. Did 2 or 3 classes and called it a day. And also the thing that's so common is you heard him refer to it. See, he's like, I'm a stocky guy. I'm really a strong dude. And let me put it like this. We have tools that we use, right? We have things that we can get really good at. Like I know we're going far right field. You can be really good in like an excavator, right? You can be really good at video games, right? Calculations, things right on the point. And why is that? Because you're putting in tens of thousands of hours into that same practice every day to get perfect at it. And what he is showing here, all right, these McGowan brothers, also I give them respect for not like kicking him out and telling him he's a POS, but he's humble. And what's really cool is too, on the flip side, the guy's like realizing like, dude, I could learn from you. But it's him being humiliated, absolutely humiliated. And that's where I try to keep my ego in check, because I know what I can do with myself. I know my capabilities, and I just really don't care about like situations and stuff. I'm not here to be like I said, an ego trip. But when you have guys like this that are running around this earth that say all that stuff and without backing it up, because I don't care who you are, unless you show me on the mat what you can do, then I'll respect you. I know that's some harsh words, but like I really don't. You got to show me what you're able to do on the mat, and if off the mat, you got to show me your mental clarity, because when in times of crisis, you really find out who you are and who your friends are in a time of crisis.
We get it. Hey, we get it all the time. What do we do? You know what? You should come in here. We give you free 10 days. Check it out. Make sure you like it. And I think you'll learn some stuff that you'll freaking love.
Me and my dad will bring you.
Come in here, man.
Don't tell my dad shit.
I won't tell him nothing. Hey, get up, my man. Give me a hug.
Yo,
See, he's like super embarrassed. Super embarrassed.
Awesome. John, what time?
Let's get it one more time.
One more time?
Look at
I'll take it easy.
me into something.
Go ahead.
Now he's aware. My
Look
man.
at him just laying down on the ground. Like,
Let's start the fight.
Okay.
No, take it super easy. Take it super easy. Take it super easy.
I'm not even touching
and that's it. That's all he's got. Look at that. Look at that.
Suck that knee in, suck that knee in, suck that knee in. You gotta suck the knee in. Don't, keep your head up, put your head up, put your head up. That's the way. That's the way, no. Not so much strength, that's the way. Good.
Nice. Great triangle. Great setup.
My man.
Ew, dude. He's getting mad.
I love you, dude. I'm so happy.
You are the man.
All right, guys, we'll kill it right there. I'm just going to finally say this. You know what I love? I absolutely love the fact that this happened right here. This happened right here.
I'm so happy.
This is what it's all about when it comes to humility, okay? This is what it's all about because this guy right here just found out that he is the weakest link on the chain when it comes to the human species. And to be honest with you, being able to be humble as an instructor, you know, and an opponent that can be, you know, an adversary that's able to kill you within a second. You know, it brings a lot of responsibility because that quote's so important, right? With great power comes great responsibility, and that is your responsibility to not be an asshole and not like check people. But if you do need to check them, there's a reasonable way to do it. And he called him out, and I've called out a lot of people too, and we've had to take it on the mat. And I'll finish off with this story. I was a brown belt at a time. I was working at a mortgage company, and I had a CrossFitter come in. Yeah, I've done a couple, you know, couple classes. You know, I'm a white belt. You know, three stripe white belt. You know, I should be. And you know, he was like, "Dude, I'll take you on anytime, anywhere, and I'll be able to hang with you." And I'm like, "Dude, don't." See, that's the other thing too. Don't say things. That's the thing that's bugged me. Don't say things that you're not willing to back up. Like, don't ever say something that you're not able to back up. And yeah, we went onto the mat, dude. And I've had a couple matches where I've had people scream out loud of their frustration, and then I've had also people pass out from the frustration and the tiredness of trying to hang, because it is 100% a different sport by all means. So if you guys are out there watching this, just make sure to tell your friends, your family, and everybody in between that keep your pride to yourself, because pride is the destruction of humanity. I love you guys. Hope you had a great one. Again, be humble and be able to check people. All right, it's a good thing. See ya.